Okay, I don't know how this is going to work. If it'll even do it like that. Yeah, okay. I'll have to do it like this. It's not letting me do it any other way. Bear with me a minute, y'all. Really, really ticked off. Pause that. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, I was able to get back, but it wouldn't let me go horizontal. I tried to find the setting, but it wouldn't let me do it. They've changed the app again, and the setting that normally you would use to fix it to where you could go horizontal, it wouldn't let that happen. So I don't know what to do about it. I was trying not to use StreamYard. Hey, Cajun Mom, good to see you. Yeah, everybody's coming back. Thank you for that. That's really annoying. And where's the count? Okay. Okay, the count's up there. I know I started 45 minutes ago, so. Okay. Let me get back into this other thing that I don't know what happened. It just crashed. It literally, I don't know if it was the webcam that crashed or now I'm getting, I don't know what crashed. I really don't. Huh. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I really couldn't say. Yeah, I appreciate all y'all coming back. Hey, Sharon, good to see you. Notification 45 minutes ago, but but you got this one. Okay. Well, you didn't, I don't know. Hi, Elaine. Good to see you. So, yeah, I don't know what, bump, it was something with the webcam that it just went, it just took a dive. Yeah, I don't know what caused it to do it. I guess I'll have to use that daggum StreamYard next time. I was trying to bypass StreamYard because I just know that at some point they're going to charge me, and I don't have a lot of money to be pouring into things. The sweater orders have not really been forthcoming this year, and it just this grocery bill's killing me. And now I'm trying to save for a new mattress so that I can actually sleep without having to get up in the middle of the night and take ibuprofen or Tylenol or something. And, you know, so I mean, this little old 6 cakes of yarn is that, and the yarn that I bought at the first part of the month from Hobby Lobby is the only bit of yarn that I bought this month, and I kicked myself for doing that. I was, let's see, yeah, that's not too bad. I was trying to see if the light was going to bother us, but no, we're good. Well, you know, I showed y'all this. The late one, I showed y'all this sweater here. And this actually fits when I watched that MJ's Off the Hooks tutorial, of course she's a tiny little thing, And she only chained like 5 or something. What? I've got dirt on this already. Good thing it's acrylic. I can wash it up when I'm done. But yeah, but this fits perfectly. I'm gonna finish and go just under my chest area, and right under my rib cage, right about my rib cage area, and I'm just gonna have a little black band underneath that. And if I'm repeating myself, I do apologize, because I know some of y'all were in here and some of y'all are just now making it. Hey, Mary Jo, good to see you. How are you holding up, hon? You're a huge yarn stash. Yes, that's what I've been doing, Yvonne, is using yarn from my yarn stash, mainly. Shopping my own stash. But I've been drooling over these Line Brand gradient cakes. And let me tell you, I after reading the fiber that they have 10% nylon in them, that makes perfect sense why I couldn't resist putting a hook into it when they came in yesterday, and working the first aqua colored one up. So this is what I got with one cake. I got 13 rows with a 6 milli, well, almost 14 stitches shy. But yeah. Yes, we're back. We're back. Yeah, the raglan is coming along really good. Yeah. Yes, I'm probably gonna wait. I'm gonna see if I can get my mattress next weekend and still have money left to carry me to the beginning of December. I may get me some more of these gradient cakes from Joann's, because they have them, if they still have them on sale. They have them on sale for $4.99 right now at Joann's. So if they're still on sale next week, then I'm gonna get me some more. Because I really, really like this yarn a lot. But and I did get an email about maybe I might have a sweater order. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, we have plenty of food and all the bills are paid. There's just not money for a whole lot of extras around here right now. And the extra that I really need is that mattress. So that's what I've been trying to, I got some money put away that I'm trying to add to it. And when YouTube pays us next week, the end of next week, hopefully, then I can, yep, here we are again. Then I can, go to this discount place across the bridge in Bossier and find me a replacement mattress, because my bones ain't getting any younger, and that thing is, I'm having to use concealer on the bags that have been under my eyes. The only reason why you don't see this luggage is because half the time I put concealer on underneath my eyes so that you don't see the baggage. Because I'm not getting a whole lot of sleep. But, but I'm loving this. And then I'll add the, what do they call this one? Dark teal. And now we're on my phone, so you can really see that color now. Dark teal. And this one is steel blue. Steel blue. I'm thinking either navy, or I have a Karen 1-pounder somewhere in the color Ocean, which is really close to this color. So I'm probably going to use that as my trim work color. It's either going to be that or black is my trim work color. I seem to be using black for a lot of stuff. To have a craft sale this weekend, but oh, you canceled to go out of town. Oh, with your son for, oh yeah, for moral support. Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, Caroline. KDK, okay, KDK. And Regina, hello from Kentucky. Yep. It's a bit of a different crowd this time of night, this time of evening. I grab those ombres every time you make it to Walmart. They've got 4 different colors at your Walmart. My Walmart only had one when I went there the other day. They had the steel blue, but that's the only one they had at my Walmart. They have had the purple too. No, not the purple, the burgundy. My Walmart has had the burgundy one, but and the blue one, but that's the only two colors they've had. That's it. But I want to get the red, of course, because that's right there. My favorite colors go turquoise, red, and then green, shades of blue, and then oranges. So, yeah. Oh, you go to different Walmarts. Okay. Well, when I went to there, we usually go to a couple of different Walmarts. Me and Johnny do when we go grocery shop. Me and my youngest son John. And the two that we've been to, one of them didn't have any. That when we went and did our grocery shopping a couple of weeks ago, they didn't have any. And then the one that we go to pretty much every other day, it feels like it anyway. They only had the dark blue. So I want the red ones. Even if I don't get any other color ever, I have to have 6 red ones. 6, yes. Or at least 4. I think 4 I could probably make a sweater with. But, yes. Yeah. Teal, steel blue, burgundy, and hot pink. Yeah, my new friend Susie is into hot pink, and her birthday is next Friday. So I'll have to come across with something for. I think I'm gonna get her a card. You're working on a snowflake blanket with the blue. Oh, I bet that's gonna be pretty. Ooh, please email me pictures when you get done. I'd love to see that. I like the blue type Christmas. Hey, Deborah, how are you? I like the blue Christmas. I like the icy, the Christmas decorations with the shades of blue, the different icy color blues and the silvers and the whites. That's what I like for Christmas decorations. The greens and the red and green traditional Christmas colors. But yeah, no. Traditional Christmas is not for me. It makes me Yeah, snowflake blanket, yes. Yeah. Yeah, I like the icy blue at Christmas. Yeah, it's just so classy, just so crisp and beautiful. Because it doesn't just say Christmas, it says winter, and it just, fresh, new beginnings, beautiful, it's just so pretty. It really is. What is that? Oh, okay. I was looking. There's some stuff on here that I hadn't seen. But I don't typically decorate for Christmas. I do have a few little Christmas items that I will probably put in my little yarn scape behind me, but it'll be really kind of subtle. I'm not like a in-your-face Christmas decorator kind of person. I really struggle to even like Christmas. All this, well, see, that's why I guess I do my my vlog I do Vlogtimber and Vlogtober, but by November I'm done with all that. You'll just get regular videos with regular titles. I don't do the the only thing is last year I did have a Advent. Because Amy graciously sent me an Advent with seashells, so I did have an Advent last year that I did. But that was the first time I'd ever done that before. In my life had ever had an Advent, a holiday Advent. I'd never had a holiday Advent before, so that was new. And I did get Johnny a chocolate Christmas, Advent calendar thing. Will was kind of looking at me like funny because he didn't get one. So I guess I'll have to get 2 this year. Doesn't matter that he's 32 years old. I guess he wants a chocolate advent calendar too. So, energy to decorate. The kids do it, and we'll change the tablecloth and Christmas dishes. Okay. Okay. Well, that's something, I guess. Why is my throat doing this thing? I had trouble with it last night before I went to bed. I think my allergies are acting up. I rode with the windows down today. You don't have much choice with 4 children and their spouses and 5 grandchildren. Christmas decorations are a must. My grandkids do a lot of decorations. Oh, okay. Well, I don't have any grandchildren. So, nothing like that. Advent for dogs and cats, I saw. Well, you know, Theo gets about 3 treats a day. So he doesn't need an Advent on top of that. I don't need him to get overweight again. And then he shares my bag of popcorn with me at night. No, but his itching has subsided. So there's that. This itching spray that I got him seems to have worked. And his itching has subsided, so he's no longer needing the Benadryl every day. But yeah, he gets his little bacon treats, these little milk bone marrow treats that I buy him at Walmart. They're like $11 for this big old tub of them that lasts a couple of months. And yeah, he gets those. Yeah, the spray. Yeah, I'm so glad the spray is working too, because nothing like seeing your very, very sweet and lazy fur baby just itching himself to death. Every time he come in here, he just itchy scratchy. But I pinned him down and sprayed his body with that a few times, and it seemed to have done the trick. Between that and the change of weather here, it's been cooler here, so I'm assuming that the whatever is going on outside, the bugs have, you know, kind of went away somehow. But I halfway looked for that nuisance raccoon to have come and got that lizard on the back porch. It still might, you know, because raccoons will pretty much eat anything. Yeah, but I didn't have the heart to just fling it in case it was stunned and not dead, but it's very positively dead because it hasn't moved since Johnny laid it out there. Poorly. I don't know why the death of that lizard bothers me, but it just does. Because I don't know if I killed it or if it just fell over dead on its own, but you know, I never would have killed a lizard. I think lizards are adorable. You just finished Dawn is Breaking Cardigan by Bagel Day. Oh, okay. But I don't know, maybe I'm just too sensitive that I'm, you know, that I'm bothered by the death of that little lizard. But I'm just bothered by the death of that little lizard. Because he didn't deserve to die. You know what I mean? He didn't. Because we're never bothered when they find their way in the house. We just figured they found their way in, they could find their way back out, and we leave them alone. Because they eat bugs, you know, and we have house spiders. And so we just let nature take its course. We just let nature take its course. You know, the spiders eat the bees and stuff that come in here, and then the lizards make it in here and eat the spiders, and it's just the circle of life rolling around in here. And so I never would have killed a lizard, never, because you know, to me he's just doing what he does, and he wasn't, you know, bothering anybody around here. And as long as Theo doesn't have it in him to catch lizards anymore. Exactly, Jenny. It's a dog-eat-dog world. Yep. Well, you too, Ellen. Thank you for coming in and visiting. Thank you for coming back after my webcam fiasco. I'm not sure what caused it to crash. I'm glad you caught me too. Yeah, for another early day. Yeah. I don't do early days unless it's doctor's appointments or something I really, really want to do. Oh, and you know, there's a new Facebook group that I joined. Of course, I can't look it up. I'm on my phone again. But there's a new Facebook group that I just joined. What is it? Shreveport Fiber Fanatics, I think is the name of it. And they have a meeting tomorrow in a coffee shop at 1. I'm thinking about going. I don't know that they'll let me do any recording, but yeah, I think I might go to that tomorrow. So at least it's not at 10 o'clock in the morning like another meeting. You too, Kellyanne. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I probably will. I probably will go to that. I just, it's strangers. Not previously, you know, visited with via text message or chat strangers. It's just strangers. But of course, you know, being a social media content creator, you know, I don't meet, and being a very outgoing person in general, I don't meet many strangers. So, you know, they're only strangers for 5 minutes and then we're friends. Yeah. So, but I did look at my, well, because Amy pushed me. Amy pushed me to go find some yarn friends locally. Yep. Crochet Guild is meeting on Saturday. And that's your plan this weekend. Ah, okay. Yeah. And the lady I had lunch with the other day, her birthday's coming up, so she's wanting to have a little get together over at her place. Her kids bought her a fire pit, like an outdoor fire pit situation. I said, "Oh, cool! Y'all can have s'mores." And she said, "Yeah, yeah." She said, "And hot dogs." And then all of a sudden, we were invited over for hot dogs and s'mores. So I guess probably either this weekend or next weekend that JJ and I will go over and do that. And I said, well, I could bring Theo and the kids will visit it with a dog, because she's got a couple of grandkids that she's raising, and one's 9 and one's 5, and so there's children there, and I think that they would enjoy visiting with my sweet lazy dog, because he loves children. Theo does. He's pretty much bulletproof. He would never hurt a child. He's encountered several since we've had him, and they just go up and throw their arms around him, and he grins like a pit bull does. You know, if you've ever seen a pit bull dog, they do actually smile, and it's really cute when they do. The little sides of their mouth goes up, and you know they're happy. People don't, you know, non-dog people don't get it, but hey, Angela, but yeah, dogs do smile. Hey, Betsy, good to see you. I'm good. Just chilling with my friends. We had to start a new live because my webcam took a dive. I don't know what happened with it. I'll have to troubleshoot it later. Hey, Mandy, good to see you. Yeah, and I had to just spur of the moment do this one. I don't know if I got the same settings on this or not. I don't know. I don't know if I got the same settings on this setup or not. I'll have to check it. But so far, no trolls. So there's that. This was just a spur of the moment, and it wouldn't even let me turn it sideways so that I could do the regular view. I like to turn it sideways so you can, you know, view landscape instead of this vertical look, but it wouldn't let me. Because some people won't watch a video if it's in vertical. They won't watch it. If it's like that, they won't. If it doesn't feel, because a lot of people watch on their TV screen, and so if the video or the live is in vertical format, they won't even watch it. They'll click off of it. This wasn't my choice to be in vertical format. It was YouTube wouldn't let me go the other way. I kept trying to tilt my phone and go sideways to do the, you know, to do the landscape deal, and it just kept, you know, it kept telling me to fix it the other way. Well, I appreciate that, Cajun Mom. I do. Well, y'all are amazing. I really appreciate it. Each and every one of y'all. You watch it on your TV, but it's not bothering you. Yeah, I watch other people if they're even, you know, I know Shannon over at Another Yarn. She's done her lives like this before. But I think I'm just going to go back to using StreamYard next time. It's a bit easier. It's all pretty much cut and dry, and it works just fine. So I'm not sure why. I'll troubleshoot that when I'm done. I'm sure it's something to do with my laptop being what it is. I might have to get Will's laptop in here and borrow it next time. His is very high end compared to mine. So I'll borrow his next time. I don't know. His probably has a built-in camera, and his built-in camera is probably better than mine. So yeah. But I'm watching the chat on my laptop. It's scrolling up on my phone, but I'm watching it on the laptop. It's faster on my phone, I think. The kids they do always. Well, Regina, he actually bought that laptop himself. I didn't pay for that thing. And I bought this laptop back when we got those stimulus checks. I think I paid less than $400 for it, just a little over $300 for it. So, you know, anyone that knows anything about computers, $300 and something is really not that much for a laptop. And you don't get a lot of bells and whistles for that. So, but all I was trying to do is, you know, look up stuff. I wasn't trying to do a whole lot of fancy. At the time that I got it, I wasn't trying to do anything fancy. And now I do all my video. If I do any kind of putting clips together for videos, or if I try to do anything fancy with my videos, it's all done from my phone. Because believe it or not, my phone is better, faster, and more bells and whistles than my laptop. So your bunny is snoring. Theo snores. He got up next to me last night and was snoring. I think he's heard me talk about getting another dog and getting a puppy. And so every time I talk about getting another dog, getting a second dog, he starts clinging to me. He starts spending more time around me and getting closer to me. Like, you don't need another dog, Mama. I'm plenty of dog. You don't need another dog, Mama. I'm all the dog you need. I was just thinking about getting another younger dog, you know, just for him, to keep him company, you know, too, you know. But every time I start talking about it, he starts coming in here and snuggling with me more and loving on me more, and it's like, it's like, you don't need no more dogs, Mama. Yeah, he knows he's the baby. He knows he's the baby. Yeah. He's loved on by all three of us. All three of us spoil him rotten. And when he sleeps, he gets in there in Will's room and sleeps with Will. Will told me he sleeps with his arm around Theo. When Theo sleeps in there with him, Theo will sleep next to him, and Will throw his arm around him and sleep with his arm around him. And I'm like, that is the sweetest thing. But I just like him to sleep next to me, where I can reach out and ruffle his fur in the middle of the night, you know, just to know he's there. You know, I just like that weight on the other side of the bed, you know, because that's where Axel used to sleep. Axel used to sleep on the right side of me, next to me, basically on a pillow next to me is where Axel used to sleep. And it always just felt so comforting to me to reach over and touch his fur. And you know, yeah, bed company, and to, you know, to have that big weight over there and to feel Axel over there was always so comforting. And then when he got sick and couldn't even jump on the bed, that was, you know, that was pretty sad. And Theo's just trying to, you know, fill that void for me. And so, yeah, he gets his treats, and he gets to share Mama's popcorn. And I tell him when I pop the popcorn, I'm going to pop us a bag of popcorn, buddy. Because as soon as I sit down with it, he's right here at my knee, and he's ready to share the popcorn. Your cat does you like that? Yep. And of course, I've recently started eating peanut butter sandwiches, Not a whole lot of peanut butter sandwiches, more peanut butter than sandwich. But yeah, he's like, ooh, that smells good. What is that? Oh, that's peanut butter. Oh, mama got the peanut butter. So he'll sit there and give me the gentleman beg thing going until I finally give him a bite. Oh, your Boston was snoring up a storm next. Oh, you know, I took a dog quiz, and it told me that I should get a French bulldog. It was some sort of quiz you answer a whole bunch of questions on yourself and your lifestyle, and it tells you what kind of dog you should get. And it told me I should get a Frenchie, and I was like, really? Do you realize that those dogs cost like $3,000 each? Unless you come across them at a rescue, you know. And I'm not fixing to buy no dog, you know. I'm not fixing to buy a dog. That's bad luck. I was taught growing up that buying a dog was bad luck. And so all my dogs have been rescue dogs. Or, you know, someone overwhelmed and is giving away a dog, you know, free to a good home kind of situation, you know. Those are the kind of dogs I've had. None of that, you know, AKC registered, you know, breeder type dogs. I've never done that. I don't believe in that. I'd like to put all them jokers out of business. Well, mainly the ones that are advertising on Craigslist, because you don't know what you're getting when you go get something off Craigslist anyway. You know, now the ones that go through like your veterinarians or something like that, breeders that go through veterinarians to, you know, sell their dogs or whatever, you're probably good. You're probably okay to get a dog that way if you can afford it, but it's not my style. It's just not me. I just can't get a dog from a breeder. It's just, And of course, all my dogs had to be fixed. I wouldn't do that to my dog and leave them unfixed. I firmly believe in neutering and spaying a dog for their own health and for their behavior. But, you know, each owner to their own. You know, folks that don't spay or neuter have their own reasons for doing it. It does help them. Because I've watched a lot of these vet shows, and these older dogs that people just don't get, you know, neutered. Sometimes, not all the time, of course. You know, there's always exceptions to every rule. But a lot of dogs that are older, that their owners didn't get them fixed, end up with cancer because they have those hormones in their system. You know, if they had been neutered or fixed or spayed, chances are they wouldn't have got that particular type of cancer. You know, so a lot of people just don't realize that you know, that it can cause your dog cancer down the road if you don't get them, you know, spay or neuter, especially if you don't plan on breeding them in any way, shape, or form. You know, that's the only reason for them to have reproductive organs to begin with, is for breeding. And if you're not going to breed them, then why leave them intact? This year at Walmart, prices were much less than expected. Yeah, Diane, I'd love to do that, but right now, I got to get this mattress. My laptop still works. I probably need to do some maintenance on it or something. I don't know. Cocker Spaniel, we found her at 6 months later. Bitsy was a big mongrel. Ah. Hey, Carly, good to see you and everybody. Yeah, I mean, the thing about the breeders is a lot of them that are, I would say, unethical breeders will have a lot of inbred dogs. Like, they will breed, you know, brothers and sisters with each other. You know, that kind of thing. Oh, it ended up being the size of a shepherd? Wow. I love those little King Charles Cocker Spaniels. They're so pretty. But I know they're expensive. I mean, there's lots of full breed dogs that I just think are amazing and beautiful. But some of the most hardy and healthy dogs you ever come across are mixed breed dogs. And that they'll end up being some of the most loyal and well-behaved dogs because they get a little bit of everything in them. Yeah, most people do, Mary Jo. Most people do get their pets spayed or neutered. A lot of people do. But, you know, there are some that don't. And they have their own reasons for not doing it. But, you know, I think a lot of people just really are not informed as to all the things that could happen to their pet if they don't. Family tree to prove they are not inbred. Yeah. I know there are ethical breeders and then not so ethical breeders, you know, and the ones that are advertising on Craigslist and things like that, them's not ethical. If you really, you know, if you're a person of means and have $3,000 to spend on a dog, you know, go through your veterinarian, you know, go through them to find what you're looking for, because they're the ones that's going to have the 411 on who's ethical and who's, you know, who's going to have the most healthy, you know, non-inbred, full-blooded dog, you know. Cocker Spaniels at the time, yeah. You know, just go through a veterinarian, you know, because they know who's doing right by their animals and who's not. Yeah, and so many scammers, you can't tell which ad is real. That's right. Absolutely. The paper rights, yeah. From a puppy mill and would have spent wow, I'm alone in a room with, yeah. Yeah, I've seen a lot of those on vet shows where they rescue a bunch of puppy mill pets. Had a neighbor with the Chihuahuas that were unhealthy, no sugar control, no body temp control. Oh my goodness. Yeah, somebody recently asked me, did I like Chihuahuas? And I'm like, of course I like Chihuahuas. They're a dog. I just don't have any. I've had a couple of Chihuahuas, but they didn't really get along with my big dogs. Charged outrageous prices on your pups, and they were spoiled little boogers too, I bet. Yep. Well, you know, back when I was a teenager, we had rescued a full-blooded German Shepherd from a policeman that had lived one house over from us, that had moved away and left this full-blooded German Shepherd female named Sassy, and he had shot at her and then mistreated her, and then moved away and left her behind. And me and my mama went over and got her and brought her, and because she was only maybe a year old, and so we went and got her and took care of her. And then after we had her for about a year or so and really had you know, got her in a good mental space, you know, I don't know why my mom and them felt it necessary to breed her, but we did. And we bred her to a older couple's dog he was solid black, and he was a full-blooded German Shepherd as well. And I won't repeat what his name was, because it's not, he didn't have the best name, but he was solid black. But turned out that his mother had been solid white. And so when Sassy had her puppies, she had 7 white and 5 black and tan German Shepherds. But we didn't sell any of those puppies. We gave them away. So a bunch of them went to Texas law enforcement. Some of them went to local families, and then one of them resaved for a policeman that had was doing security at our local grocery store, and I don't know if he got shot or if he just had a health problem, was in the hospital at the time. But we held on to his dog for a while. We actually named his dog his last name, which was Odom. And so we named him Odom. And when he got out of the hospital and got healthy again, he was able to get his dog. But we didn't sell any of those dogs. And we did lose 2 of the white ones. 2 of them just, you know, didn't make it. But, yeah, but they ended up in I would say over half of them ended up in law enforcement. But they were good dogs. They were good, healthy dogs. And we kept one of them and renamed him Rusty. And he was about goofy as a goofy dog could be. He was goofy. He ran sideways. He was a good dog. He just ran sideways. He was about a 75-pound dog. But he ran sideways. And he would like to chase you and then nip it. He would chase you, and then if he caught you, he would take his mouth at your heels and just, you know, nibble it. He wouldn't like bite you. He would just kind of, you know, gnaw on you a little bit without his teeth, you know. Mouth you. He would mouth your ankles. Just silly stuff like that. He was so funny. I don't even remember why they got rid of him, but probably the rat thing. Because we had a rat problem for a little while, outdoor rats, because we had a garage, and then we had his food, because he was an outdoor dog, and we had his food in the garage, and these huge rats, and he would and they would get in his food, and he'd go and catch them, and then he'd throw them up in the air, and then catch them in midair until they were dead. And the fact that he'd killed them he was oblivious to that. He was playing, and he just completely playing with them. And we would have to go out there and get them and throw them across the fence, and, you know, out of his reach, or he would just keep playing with them. He was a dingbat. Most of the pups, but pretty much just for cost, yeah. Yeah, just the love of dogs, yeah. They had 4 or 5 litters, and the memory serves me, yeah. Yeah, Sassy just had the 1 litter because after she had the puppies, she got really, really aggressive. And she just, her whole demeanor changed. And we didn't even have a fence in the front yard. We only had a fence in the backyard. And my mama had a little garden in the front yard. And she was out there digging in the yard. And Sassy was laying next to her. And this older gentleman that lived down the road come up, and he was really, really upset, and he was really animated. Someone had stolen his lawnmower, and he was just coming to vent to my mom, you know, just to tell her that someone had stolen his lawnmower. And Sassy thought that he was coming to attack my mother, and she just reached up and took a bite out of his leg. Not like huge. He didn't have to have like a whole bunch of stitches or anything. And she had her shots and everything. She was vaccinated, but she had to be quarantined because he went to he was a veteran, and he had went to the base hospital. And so they reported that he got bit by a dog, and then they came out and told us that we had to keep her in and quarantined for, I don't remember how long. And yeah, and she didn't get any better after that. She just continued to get very aggressive. Oh, your 40th birthday? Wow. His name was Willie, and he was 12. He's and a Bichon. He thinks he's a person. Well, at 12, he's kind of earned the right to think he's a person. You make it to 12 as a dog. That's pretty good. Oh, I bet he's so cute. Those little Shih Tzus and Bichons, they are really cute. My landlord has a couple of the little white long-haired dogs. I think, what are they called? They're Westies. They're Westies. They have a couple of Westies. Yeah, that's what they have. Yep. But my mother ended up having to have Sassy put down because of her aggression. Oh, your Yorkie lived to be 18? Wow. You have a 15-year-old Boston Terrier. They're amazing. Oh, you got him as a puppy. Oh, well, of course he thinks he's a human, because you've probably treated him like that, like he's your child. Theo just about thinks he is. We talk to him like he's a toddler. Thank you, Sally. I appreciate that. So sweet. They are like family. They really are. Theo is, you know, I still come across, I'll be looking in pictures on my phone and come across a picture of Axel, and the next thing I know, I'm busting in tears, you know. Yep, he grew up with all your daycare kids. Yep. Your old man is 15. He'll be 16 next February. He's a Corgi Terrier mix. You know, them Corgis are some of the cutest dogs. They really are. You know what, Debbie? You right about that. You right about that. I like my dog better than I do some people. That's for sure. Sassy Britches eats chumps on ice. Recall those ice biscuits, Angela. I got that from Lisa over at Getaway Crochet, because she did a video where she was giving her dog a cube of ice and she called it an ice biscuit. And I was like, I like that. I'm stealing that. It's an ice biscuit. Yeah, birds, cockatiel, and 2 parakeets. Ah, you know, Cindy had a bird. We had Bighorn Poodle mix. He thought he was the boss. I would tell him to go to the kids to be quiet, and he would run in there and give them what for, and then come back and lay by me. He's absolutely adorable, but he's gotten irritable in his old age. Yeah, they do that. They do that. They get irritable. Yeah, we do tend to love our dogs more than we do some people, that's for sure. I prefer Theodore over a lot of people. 2 Persians, and oh, they're 21 and 8. Oh, wow. Oh, they're cats. Yeah, Persian cats. Yeah. Are they the ones with the smush face, Kimberly? Oh, what's this? Oh, that's my daggum laptop doing that. Trying to reboot. I bet you that's what that happened right before I lost my cam. I bet that was my laptop doing that. Four lovebirds, 12 finches, and 8 chickens, and 2 bunnies. Wow, you have a farm, Jenny. I know Amy has a bunch of chickens. Yeah. Hey, Amy. Welcome back. We've been back a few minutes. Yeah, a while. Let's see, was this 6 o'clock? So yeah, we'll go another 30 minutes, and then we'll call it a night. That's a whopping 2 hours for me, combined anyway. Combined from the other one. It is probably some sort of automatic update, Cajun Mom. I'm sure that's what it is. And a partridge in a pear tree. Those are not chickens. They're your feathered family. Yep. Especially Bonnie. She's such a pretty chicken. Such a pretty chicken. I'm glad her feathers are starting to grow back. I worried about that when you showed us that. I was like, oh no, not her pretty feathers. She's such a pretty chicken. Oh. I'm surprised you ain't got none of them bougie chickens like Angela over there at my Precious Yarnery. She got some bougie chickens. They're cute, though. They're really cute. I watched some of her videos where she's showing her chickens, and I'm like, oh my goodness, look at them bougie chickens. But they're cute. I see them all the time on Instagram. I see all kinds of different chickens on Instagram. Some of them are dressed up even, and I'm like, oh boy. I even seen one that had it had what do you call them? Because it lost its feet, and it had fake feet. So they had made it 3D printed it some feet, and yeah, prosthetics. The chicken had prosthetics for feet, but it was living just fine with its little prosthetics. I was like, well, that's what you call chicken love. Some people would have made it dinner. If it didn't have feet, they would have just said, okay, I guess that one's going on the dinner plate. But not them. They made prosthetics for their chicken. Baby's sleeping with the ladies now. Boo-hoo. But she's growing out of her anxiety personality. Well, that's good, though. I don't know if they're silkies or not, Jenny. I'm not sure. I just know they have extra hair on their head. You know, they have this extra thing going on with their head. Yeah. Oh, what happened? Add. Where's my pen? Ah, there's my pen. Okay. You know, this prayer list ain't far from my sitting position. And I noticed Shauna didn't find her way back in here. Let's see. Aunt Netta Cochran. Each. Okay. I re-got her, honey. I'll have to read it when I do it next Tuesday. This is my fancy pen that my bestie sent me. I'm fancy over here. No problem, Tammy. No problem. Yeah, chicken prosthetics, Amy. I saw it on Instagram. I sure did. If I come across it again, I'll send it to you. Polish chickens. That's what they are, Jenny. That's what they are, Jenny. They're Polish chickens. I couldn't remember it, what they were called. Yeah. Well, Amy, you already know about this pretty pen. You sent it. You sure did. You sent it. I love it. It's the only one around me that I use. I got one in my purse for when I'm counting my money at the grocery store. Because sometimes, you know, money's so tight, I add stuff up as I'm shopping so that I don't go over a certain amount. So I have my purse pen. But this is the pen for the house. This one don't leave the house. Church hat chickens? Is that what you call them? Those Polish chickens? Hey! Did you hear? Were your ears burning there, buddy boy? Were your ears burning? Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if I can get this off here. Here's our boy. Here's our boy. Here's that boy. There he is. Say hey, Theo. You get a kiss. Oh, get a kiss. What are you shaking your head for? I think he needs out. No, hold on, y'all. I didn't mean for you to have to watch my hand. Uh-oh. Oh, my fire TV just started updating. Okay, I'll be right back. I think he needs out. There you go, buddy. All right. Yep, he's a pretty pity. He just come in here to lick me and then asked to go out. Don't say that, Tammy. Yeah, when you gotta go, you gotta go. He knows how to come in here and ask Mama. He just comes up, wanders up here. You're like, hey, I need to pee. And you'd have to leave him in here for a couple of days before he'd have an accident. He house trained within like 2 weeks of getting him, so he trained really quick. And he was only a year old when we got him in 2017, and he trained really quick. We're really proud of him for doing that. He trained really quick. I can't even remember the last time he had an accident. It's been a long time. But he won't go if it's storming outside. If it's lightning, if it's thundering and lightning, forget about it. If it's just raining and no thundering and lightning, he'll go out there. But if it's thundering and lightning, he ain't going. he'll hold it. He doesn't like storms. He doesn't like the thunder and lightning business at all. To Daddy driving back truck. Oh, okay. Him being gone a lot. Yeah, that's hard on a kid. That is hard on a kid when the parent has to be gone a lot. Yep. That, you know, me and my boys, I raised them by myself, and you know, we struggled a lot financially with them growing up and everything. That we did without a lot of stuff. Hey, Dora, how are you? Sundora? Oh. I mean, you know, me and them did a lot. You know, we did without a lot because I would only work one job. For yourself, of course. Been trying to get to see a GI. That is, you know, I've heard that a lot, that people are having trouble getting in to see certain doctors. Sally. CT. Yeah, I've heard that a lot of people are, Sundoras, okay. I know a lot of people are having trouble getting to see certain doctors. I don't know what the deal is with that. I think less and less people are wanting to become doctors, and less people are staying doctors, you know. Oh, no problem, Sally. No problem at all. Truck deals whole life. Oh, okay. He's getting old enough to understand. Yeah. You get into a specialist very quick. They usually have a wait list. I used to work for one. Yeah. Well, my doctor is usually double booked, and you might get to sit down with my doctor for 5 minutes if you're lucky. Oh, the insurance, the hospital won't honor it. What? That's crazy, Kimberly. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I just redid the color on my hair a few days ago. Thank you, Yvonne. That's always needed. But yeah, Christus St. Michael's. Oh. Well, we have Auctioner here. We have Willis Knighton here. And we have Schumpert Highland. I think they're calling it Highland now. So we have a few options here in Shreveport. Russell in town now. Oh, wow. They bought out Wadley. I've heard of Wadley. A lot of people come to Shreveport. And the folks that don't come to Shreveport end up going to Dallas. You went to the ER the other day because burning in your... Oh, wow. And they did workup. CT told me I need to go to see a GI. Hold on, y'all. He's coming back. You good now, boo? I love you, baby boy. Love you. Go lay down. What? Huh? Yeah, I don't know why they give you so much trouble to get in. I'm just wiping my nose. That's it, dog. We'll have a bag of popcorn when I'm done, okay? I don't have any treats in here right now. I don't have anything to eat here. I don't know why he thinks I have food. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Lisa, okay. I think, well, a broken vertebrae. Oh my goodness. And have to have cement. Oh my gosh. That sounds drastic. See, I've never heard of them doing that. Wow. He's right. Okay. Can you try to get a pre-authorization, Kimberly? Yeah. That's just, see, I have Medicaid, and then I have Medicare and Medicare Advantage program now. Yeah, that sounds awful, Lisa. I am so sorry. You can go lay down? I don't have anything in here. I know you thinking about those sesame seed snacky things I got in the Ziploc down here. You're not getting those. Not without an exception of oh, so you can't even come to Shreveport, Kim? I know you're in Arkansas. I wonder if they'd let you come to Shreveport. Insurance is approved and pays for one. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why you're having trouble getting mammograms. You would think they'd want you to get a mammogram, you know, out of state. Yeah, I figured. And the only other alternative is Little Rock for you. And that's probably further than Shreveport. I don't know anyone that'd want to go to Little Rock if you don't have to. Little Rock has become kind of dangerous from what I understand. Their crime rate's up there too. I mean, I'm smack in the middle of Shreveport, and we just mind our own business. You know. Gonna have to. Okay, Jenny. Well, thank you for coming in. Thank you, everybody, for coming back after the issue with my laptop. PCP had to go off of her Tukas, and I could have already. Yeah, see, my doctor already mentioned mammogram to me, and I shut him down. I don't do mammograms. They're not fixing to smash my poor thing in some machine. I tried to do one a few years ago and had an anxiety attack smack in the middle of it. I said, nope, not doing that again. So they don't even mention mammogram to me anymore. Oh, you feel something. Oh, no. That's it. See, that's an emergency situation, Kimberly. That don't make no sense. That's even more. That's like an emergency situation. Oh, okay, Sally. Yeah, I got to reboot my laptop when I get done here. We're going to go, about 15 more minutes maybe. I think that's what I said a while ago was 30, and now we're down to 15. It's longer than I went last time. And I'll see what kind of video I can put together for tomorrow after I go to that coffee meeting with that Facebook group. They say not an emergency, it could be anything, blah, blah. I mean, not to crochet, it might. What? It ain't got nothing to do with crocheting. That's crazy. Oh my God. I wonder how much a mammogram is. Maybe you need to start a GoFundMe. Need to find out how much one of them things is. Could have strained muscles. There's a big difference between a strained muscle and a lump in your breast. Huge difference. Huge. A woman knows. Pectorials. Okay, Sanita, thank you for coming in, sweetheart. You have a good night. Now, the thing that changed with me in my girls, as I call them, is I went with my weight loss, with the 150 plus pound weight loss. I went from a 52 double D to a 48C. So that's the only difference I've had in that area, is I went down, way down in bra sizes. Had to throw bras out that were way too big. Just talking about a difference. But I don't think that's a medical issue. I think that's just me losing weight, and that being one of the first places I lost weight at. Yeah, that I would start calling and seeing who you can get on the phone, that, and just keep going over people's heads. Just ask for a supervisor, and then ask for that person's supervisor, and just keep going until you get to the top. Yeah, there should be an 800 number or something on the back of your insurance card, and just start calling and get somebody's email address and email them, and just, you know, I would keep emailing. I'd keep calling until somebody did the right thing. Yeah, I wouldn't give up until I got what I needed. I wouldn't. It took me 5 years to get my disability, but I didn't give up. I just kept at it, and I finally found a doctor that helped me get it. You just, you know, you can't give up. Hey Sarah, good to see you. You've probably been in here a little while, just now putting something in there. Oh, not too bad. 45 folks and 42 thumbs. Not bad at all. We're going to go another 10 minutes. Except Humana, and some have went to no Blue Cross. See, that's what I have, is Humana. But I thought about going to a different one than Humana, but I looked at my options during this open enrollment situation, and I didn't find anyone that had as many benefits as Humana. Jeez. You know, there should be a way for you to get that. I don't understand that. And Texarkana is not exactly a podunk town. I mean, hey, Geraldine. You know, I don't know. There's got to be a way. I mean, it's probably going to turn out to be nothing, but you got to at least have the test. Yeah, the American Breast Cancer Association. Yeah, somebody's got to know something. I'm just not understanding how you're having so much trouble getting one test. That makes zero sense to me. Because it literally takes, what, 30 minutes to do? Something like that. You're exactly right, Kimberly. We're all going to pray for this to happen for you. Because you just need peace of mind. You know, you're feeling something there. You just need peace of mind that it's, you know, that it's nothing. If it's nothing, you need to know that it's nothing. And you're not going to know that until you get that test. Yeah, we will all pray for you, Kim. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I have seen things happen through prayer. Most definitely. Most definitely. Anybody else got anything else going on? Yeah. I'm tired of all the could be. I want to know. Yeah. Yeah. It's the not knowing that drives you crazy. Yep. Bad or good news, you got to know. I'm that way about stuff. I don't care if it's bad or bad news. I just have to know. I just have to know. I hate it when people withhold things from me, thinking they're protecting me. Don't protect me. Tell me. You still crocheting, though. That's right. That's right. Nothing stops a crocheter. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Most definitely. Got to do it. It's the thing that holds us together. I know it's what holds me together. I'm surrounded by yarn. There's not a place in my house that doesn't have yarn in it except for the bathroom. Well, the boys' bathroom doesn't have yarn in it. Listen, that's the room of the house that doesn't have yarn in it. Is the boys' bathroom in the kitchen. The rest of the house has yarn in it. All right, Yvonne. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. Yep. There's yarn everywhere around here. You'd be hard pressed to find a spot with the exception of the bathroom and the kitchen. Because this little bathroom over here, that's where I have a bunch of yarn stored. And my room is pretty much yarn. The dining room, yarn. The living room, yarn. Oh, you are so welcome. I wish there was some magic thing we could do to make it happen for you. Yeah, really her doctor should be the one to making things happen for her. I don't know why they're not. I don't know why she's having to do all this leg work. I really don't understand that. Yes, Sarah, it sure does make us happy. When I'm feeling, you know, my worst, I just grab my yarn and a hook and just start stitching. And usually I forget about what I was upset about. In short order, I forget about it. And what was I thinking? What was I upset about? That's a very good suggestion, Cajun Mom. When I switched doctors a few years ago, that's when I got this doctor I have now, and that's when I finally got my disability. Because he had me coming back every week until he got me, you know, stabilized. And because he did, when I pushed my that last application through, it was approved, and I got back pay and everything. Yeah, exactly, Carly. Oh Lord, yeah. Get a new doctor, Kim. Get a new doctor. Get a new doctor. Anybody that tries to tell you to give up your passion, no. Bye. Bye, girl. Bye. Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe with the new doctor will have some new ways of getting you that test. Just find an office that's accepting new patients with your insurance and, you know. Well, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and call this a night. No. Find something else to eat. I don't think I ate enough earlier. I'm hungry again somehow. Some of them are, Amy, and some of them aren't. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to close this down for the night, y'all. I'll try to do another one soon. And I'm going to do it through StreamYard next time so that hopefully it doesn't crash on us again. But I love y'all, and thank you so much for coming back to when I had to regroup and do another live. I appreciate all y'all coming back in and chatting with me. Everybody have a good night, and I love you. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye now.